Hi guys, and welcome to this video, which is coming from me, WildBall14, and this is my video on how to make YouTube profile pictures. You've probably never heard of me before. This channel has 0 subscribers at the time I'm making this video, and my other channel isn't exactly blowing up either. But yeah, this is how I made a profile picture. This is the one I currently use on my channel. I know these bits aren't very good. I had to try and recreate it so it's not perfect here and things like that, but honestly making ones does look better. So yeah, we're in GIMP here, which is a free free photo editing thing, and it's personally one of my favourite ones. I prefer it over Photoshop because A, it's free, and B, it's just easier to use. Like most of the other stuff on Photoshop, I have no idea what I'm doing, but here stuff's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, we're going to try and recreate something like this. So yeah, let's jump in. Bam. This is a new thing. So yeah, this is where all your like items are. Items? No, tools. That's the same thing. And these are layers. If you've ever used any sort of photo editing thing, you probably know what layers and things are. Alright, so I'm going to try and explain this the best I can. So we're going to start off with a letter. I don't know what letter you want to do. Depends what your channel is. I'm going to go with S. Sus. It's a good start. We're going to make it a bit bigger by using this, then choose a font. You can download a font if you want. I'm using this one here, BigNoodleTitling, I think is how you say it. And this is one I have downloaded off font.com. You can go and do that as a separate tutorial on how to use those though. So let's not do that. So yeah, you want to just use this tool here to move it into the middle. And then you want to select 2 colours that you want to use for basically for the background and then for the thing. So you're going to know what kind of channel colours you've got. For the other one I did blue. For this I think I'm going to go red. Like a nice creator access red. Bam. So this is the colour I'm going to go for. So what I want to do is use this thing here, which is selecting by colour. Click on this while I'm on this layer and it will select all this. Then press this tool, go down to here, make sure you've got this selected, which is basically going from this colour to this colour, and then click, hold and drag it up. Bam. And now we're done. I'm joking. That doesn't look great at the moment, but we're gonna spruce it up. So next thing we're gonna do is press on this background colour and make this a different colour. For this I'm going to go with like a dark colour. You can go with light colours if you wanted to, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna go with like a black. That looks a bit better. Then same thing, but for the whole thing here and not selecting anything, drag that up. Bam. Oh, that looks awful. Let's change that colour. Alright, there we go. That's better. So now we're going to jump in, press on this thing here, this layer, transparency, alpha to selection, and select, grow, and this basically makes the size of the border around the letter. So I usually go with like about 5-ish, and that's a decent size, I think. You can choose whatever whatever one you want. Then right click here, new layer. Yeah, that's cool. Press this, make sure you get an actual fully blackout, and click. Bam. Move that below. Right click on that, merge down. There we go. Alright, so now we want to add a bit of texture to the background. So we're going to right click on here, I can't speak today, duplicate that layer and make it just gigantic. Alright, trust here. Trust is important. Make it as huge. I know it doesn't look great, but trust. Now turn it a bit, doesn't really matter what way you do it. Use that to turn it. Move it kind of to the center, move it below, and then reduce the opacity. Kind of just gives it a nice little weird kind of backgroundy thing. And then that looks pretty cool. And then usually there's a circle around it. Let's just make a circle. So this is what your YouTube thing would look like. And that is the simplest way I can put making a YouTube profile picture. It's not amazing, it's not brilliant, but it's easy. And honestly, you could do this or you could pay for a graphics designer, and I think this looks pretty good. I really like the font I used, and yeah, I would recommend BigNoodleTitling. And yeah, that's great. Bam, we're done. I know it's not as good as this one, but this one took me a lot longer. Who knows, maybe you think that is better. Maybe you think this is a bit smaller, and then you could just make it bigger. If you do want to make this bigger, you could just do the size at the start. So yeah, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.